Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Post Game Live. I'm your host, Big Mike. I'm in obviously a good mood tonight after the Knicks get the win tonight. We're going to chop it up. This will maybe be a late night edition. This might be an after dark edition of Post Game Live. We'll see. The Spurs are up by 50 as we speak, so I don't know if it'll be worth staying up for this game, but we'll see how it goes. We'll have some fun tonight. Chop it up, recap of crazy weekend in basketball. I can't do this alone. I've got the Mad Producer Podcast Poppy in the building.
50 is nice. They're up by $1 billion. They're up by $1 billion.
This should be it for Portland. This is honestly what I thought was going to happen to Philly, but shout out to Philly being clutch, doing the Knicks a solid.
Philly makes everything so interesting. If Philly beats Boston, it makes everything so interesting. Just like if Orlando manages to close out this series, they make everything so interesting. That's why Anthony's like, "Oh, Boston beats Orlando in 5." I'm like, I don't think that happens. If that were to be the series, if that would be the case, I don't think they beat them in 5. I think that series could go the full length. They match up with Boston real well.
I mean, we are long ways from Orlando, Boston.
Listen, we may not even get there.
We are long
if
way.
We're getting games away Embiid's playing, right? Yeah, today.
If he plays like that the rest of the series, this is why I thought Philly would be a bad matchup for Boston, because they don't have anybody that can guard him. But, you know, if he's going to play like ass like he did in game 4, it doesn't matter. But
I mean, Philly, you guys are a good match for them.
Yes.
Orlando, different story. But for them, you guys are a good matchup for them.
We are out here talking, loving it. Knicks 126, Hawks 97. What can I say, man? This was almost a copy and paste of game 4. Just at Madison Square Garden. And Atlanta shot worse. But the Knicks came out with intensity. They came out with purpose. And, you know, not to sound like a Knicks, I'm the Knicks fan, Atlanta just can't seem to match up with the Knicks' physicality. If we're just being objective, they can't match up with it. It's the Knicks are out hustling them, out muscling them, and Atlanta can't make a shot anymore. The Knicks, I think, it finally realized that there's only 2 guys on Atlanta that can shoot. So if you just make those 2 guys not shoot, they can't score enough points to beat them, because if it's not CJ and it's not Alexander Walker, they can't shoot. So
I think one, we'll give credit to Mike Brown, right? If we're gonna shit on Mike Brown, we'll give credit to Mike Brown when it's due, right?
I was ready to go.
You were ready when you were up 20 to pull him. But, like, to make the adjustments that they made the last 2 games are a big deal. I think the thing that set the tone for me watching this game in the first half was Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Them saying, feed him, give him the ball, let him work on the guys who literally can't guard him. It goes back to what I said today, which was, hey, Miro made a great point on first take today.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, you got the one guy in the series nobody could guard in Karl Anthony Towns. Why are we not making him the primary focus of this offense when they literally can't guard him? Like, we know Jalen Brunson's the number 1 option, and he's the captain of the team, but does he always need to be the number 1 option? Granted, when we go and I scroll down and I show you how many points Jalen Brunson scored today, it's going to sound redundant.
He got hot. He got hot.
It's why Cat only scored 2 points in the second half. But, like, you're as the captain of the team, you need to know, like, hey, let's run through who we need to run through. Cat should have been the primary guy. And then once they started fucking putting Kuminga on him in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just feeding, and then they just stopped. But defensively, I think it's where we made the switch on. And you want to know what they stopped doing, Mike?
What did they stop doing?
That dumbass pass off shit on defense. Stop letting Brunson get attacked every fucking possession. Stop letting Brunson get attacked. Bridges, stop passing him off. Play defense. This is why you're here. To guard these type of players.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. He stopped passing it off. He made it a hard time because he's got the length to actually properly defend passes. Offensively, still challenged, but you do your job. You do your job, and he did his job well. You don't need him to score 18 points when you win by fucking 50.
This is the point that I was yelling and making to Anthony, who may or may not join us tonight, and mainly to Stephen A. Smith, is what, like, he doesn't have to score 20 to be effective and for the Knicks to win. As long as he's playing defense and he's getting rebounds and he's doing little things. Because honestly, Mikal had another terrible shooting night tonight.
Correct.
Like another awful, but it didn't stop. Look at it. 3 for 6.
That's 50%. If we're gonna be real here and we're looking for a bar, if you can hang around 50%, you're fine. Would you like it to be higher volume, 50%? Probably.
Yes, because he had opportunities.
Yes, and he didn't take them.
Yeah, opportunities, he didn't take them.
And to be honest, he took about 3 shots in the last 6 minutes of the game when the game was over.
He wasn't doing anything.
So it's not like the shots he took mattered. If we're being for real here.
Playing defense. But if he's going to just play defense and he does that at an elite level, I don't care if those are his numbers. If he's playing defense at elite numbers, especially the way OG has been playing in this series, because OG has also just looked around and realized none of y'all are better than me. None of y'all are as big and as strong as me, and
this team's too young.
They're not experienced. What is coming? This team is not experienced enough to beat this Knicks team.
CJ is great for them,
but he's not good enough to
win them this series.
To will them this series.
Like, as good as I think Jalen Johnson is going to be, he's just not ready yet.
When are you going to give my man Josh Hart some credit? Because Jalen has been in hell the entire series. Well, and Josh has been guarding him the entire. Josh has been his primary defender.
I'm not going to not give him credit. The thing with Jalen Johnson is he doesn't have this developed offensive game yet. His game is attack and then I could shoot a 3 if passed to me. He doesn't have this great ability to create his own offense yet. He's not there. He will get there. I think he absolutely will get there, but right now, that's not his game. So, kudos to Josh Hart for keeping him in check, but it's not like he's got this fucking, he's Paul George out here who can just fucking create a shot from wherever he wants.
Always with the back.
Credit where credit's due.
And we'll talk about Paul George in a minute. Well, we can. Before we get to that game, final thoughts on this game. So, did anything you see tonight make you think Atlanta can bring this to 7 on Saturday?
No. It just seems like the Knicks realized that they are better and were supposed to have already wrapped this series up. It sucks that it took this long to do it. This should have been the wrap-up game.
It should have been over in 5.
It should have been over in 5. But we let CJ get hot. For 2. We let CJ go nuclear for 2 games, and we forgot what we were doing. But listen, this is how it was supposed to be, right?
At the end of the day, I don't care how they get to 4, as long as they get to 4.
I mean, you probably would rather this not go 7.
Yeah, I would not. I would prefer to have a peaceful, stress-free Saturday. Yeah, I would be That would be nice, especially since I'm probably gonna have to work. So that's just a long day for me. 7 o'clock till the Knicks are going to be in prime time. So if the Knicks are in Game 7 at Madison Square Garden, you can write it down 8 o'clock, 8:30, whatever time ABC wants it. That's what it's going to be. But yeah, I'd rather not have a stressful Saturday. I'd rather have a nice, peaceful Saturday. Get this over with on Thursday. I'd rather not be upset and angry Thursday night. Just be in a joyous mood. Might be able to break out the background, break out the party background if they can win.
Before we move on, what do you think of these reports that I've been seeing where it's like the Knicks may move on from Mike Brown no matter what the outcome is if it's not a championship?
That I think it depends. I'd find it hard to believe if they got back to the conference finals outside of them getting swept. I can't see them firing.
Update: they gave Ohtani an earned run.
Good.
Because they fucking scored again.
Oh. Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, y'all not going to fool me. Y'all not going to fool me. I'm out here watching this shit like a fucking hawk, ESPN. Inflating numbers.
I don't think they'll fire Mike Brown. Like I said, if they get swept in the conference finals, because that would mean in all likelihood that they've beaten Boston again. And then to get to the conference finals and get swept by Cleveland, Detroit, or Orlando, especially if it's Orlando. If it's Orlando, then yeah, he's probably going to get ran up out of here. Cleveland.
Listen, that Orlando team's not a good matchup for you.
They also go through spurts where they don't score.
Correct, but they play physical enough to knock y'all off your game. You guys aren't a physical team. Mitch is physical.
When we've played them this year, it's been tough, but we've been able to meet them at the physicality.
I think it's going to be Cat would be in hell.
Again, he would be the key to that series.
He would need to be, but those guys aren't soft over there.
But he would have to win that matchup with
Paulo,
Angel Reese's boyfriend.
I don't think they
would put Paulo on him.
I would, if I'm Mike Brown in a potential Orlando Magic series, I'm playing double big.
They have to play double big against Orlando.
You have to.
They gotta play double big because
that's honestly, where Paulo has to guard Cat.
Because it's the same thing. They don't. I mean, unless Paulo's guarding OG, they don't really have anyone to guard OG either. Paulo's the only one that'll be. I mean,
Wagner makes it difficult because of his length.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if he's as like OG is a strong man.
Correct.
Yeah, he frustrates me sometimes because I don't think he realizes how big and strong he is. Like, dudes bounce off of him. But
Franz right now is even playing good great basketball. He's playing good basketball. I think defensively he could be a factor. I think the things that really worry about a potential Magic series, one is the Cat situation where it's like when Mitch is off the floor, Wendell Carter's going to have him in hell because he will guard out on the perimeter. And then like the Paolo Cat matchup.
Cat's got to win that one.
The Paolo Cat matchup is a good one because Paolo's strong.
He is.
And Paolo's not going to let you bully him. And they're almost the same size.
They're an interesting matchup.
And then Paolo will try to take him off the dribble.
Which I don't know if he can. Like, Cat is nimble enough. Like, he can move.
So I don't think Paolo's going to try to cross him up, but he's going to get to his spot so he can then jump into Cat, use his weight and force to then get a shot at the rim, which is where Paolo lives.
And then Josh Hart would have to outplay Desmond Bain.
Good luck.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's going to have to happen. Going to have to.
OG would have to guard him.
No, because they're going to put OG on Paolo.
Because I don't think Bridges could guard him.
I don't guard
Bain.
He's too strong. But OG is going to be guarding Paolo.
Then now, where does Cat go? If they do double big, where does Cat go?
On Wagner. I don't mind that matchup. No, I don't mind that
matchup. I wouldn't like that matchup. I wouldn't like that. But I get it. I understand it. They just make things weird. I love that. And then Suggs and then Anthony Black coming off the bench.
Suggs is actually the key to this because he has to keep Brunson in check. He cannot let Brunson keep.
I think Bane would probably have to end up being on him.
I don't know if he's fast. I don't know if he's quick enough. He's strong enough, but I don't know if he's quick enough to guard.
That boy, Buff T-Rex, got it. Buff T-Rex got it.
That's a fascinating series.
Mm-hmm. I would love
Cleveland.
That series.
Orlando Cleveland's a fascinating series.
I love that too because Orlando wants that. Orlando wants their lick back.
Cleveland's a very interesting series.
Like Anthony's sitting here talking shit about Paolo. Notice how he didn't answer me shit about how fucking Paolo stinks. I was like, he's averaging one less shot a game, and they inherited a guy who averages 18 points a game.
It's just talking. I
was like, Paolo going into this playoffs averages 28 points a game in the playoffs.
Paolo's doing exactly what he was supposed to do in the series, which is he's just canceling what Cade out.
We're just mad that Paolo's not LeBron James.
Everybody can't be the
We're mad that Paolo's not as good as Cade Cunningham.
But he's matching him, though. Stats-wise.
Correct. That was like, is Paolo a top 15 player? No. Probably not.
No.
Is it because we're in a league where there's so much like great players and we have multiple top 15 players on one team? Sure.
And Wagner on that team stifles a little bit of Paolo's offense, and
Wagner didn't play a lot this year. And then again, it's the coaching shit.
Well, when they get to crunch time, they give the ball to Wagner though.
Well, because he's a shooter, he can shoot. You don't want Paolo to have that 3-point shot. He's not a good 3-point shooter.
And I think
he hit that fucking banger of a shot last game.
Yes, he did. Yeah. The way the Knicks are playing Jalen Johnson is, I think, how they would play Paolo.
Except Paolo can create a shot better.
Yeah, but they're going to dare him to shoot.
Inside that 3-point line,
they're going to dare him to shoot, though.
Because Paolo will sit there and be like, ha ha, midi all day. They'll take that. Post fade, ooh. Drop step.
Well, let's not jump ahead because I don't want to jump ahead.
Yeah, we don't want to count our chickens before they hatch.
We are a long way from Knicks Magic Eastern Conference Final. Because even though I'm very happy about tonight, Michael Myers over there in Boston he's still alive. They're still alive. They took one on the chin tonight. Tonight was their game 1 game against the Knicks last year. Remember when they were just blowing us out and then just went ice cold? just couldn't get any colder. That's what happened tonight. They were beat. It was just looking like, they're going to beat Philly and move on and going to have a week's rest. And I'm going to be sitting here like, damn it. And then all of a sudden, ice cold. And they got ice cold, and Joel Embiid got hot. Not a good combination. Not a good combination if you're a Boston fan. Because Embiid just went on. Like,
there's nothing you can do about that. Like, we forget because Embiid, is hurt all the fucking time that is one of, when healthy, one of the 5 best players in the world. Imagine you're just like, oh, we made it here after all year of not really having him, and then okay, we get him for a small stretch, and he has appendicitis and he has to go be out for a while, and then he comes back and didn't have a great first game back, had a solid second game, and then you have this game where it's oh yeah, top 5 player in the world, and it's well, not really much you could do besides just make your fucking shots. Make your shots.
That box score for Philly, that box score is why, again, looking ahead, which is why Philly doesn't scare me. They have no depth whatsoever. Like,
correct, but they do a good job of staggering. But they didn't have
do a
to
good job
use
of
their depth
staggering
today.
But they have not
they didn't really have to really use everybody to like a full extent today because in the fourth quarter, the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
The game was just over.
We had a Kyle Lowry sighting today.
I know.
And I knew that.
Can you tell me when Andre Drummond started hitting threes?
I don't know.
Because I've seen him getting very comfortable shooting threes this year, and I'm like, when did that happen? Where did they do that at?
I don't know, because they've been saying this since the series started. He's only hit 33 threes all year. But, man, they're daring him to shoot it, and he's hitting them, and it's hilarious to see. Now, if he starts doing that against the Knicks, I'm going to be in Hades because what?
He's shooting threes and he's walking down the court just like,
yeah.
Guard me. Like Shaq when he hits
because that has potential to be horrendous for the Knicks because Mitch is not going to go out there to guard Andre Drummond from the 3-point line. Mitch is going to be
bad enough. Mitch is would have to be out there for Embiid.
And then he guards Embiid well. He just gets in foul trouble, but it's on site with them. It's on site with them too. It's on site. Mitch does not like him because he injured him in the last time we played. So, and New York has not forgotten that. By the way, I haven't forgotten. Knicks fans have not forgotten that. Embiid does this heroic stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, let's root for the underdog, and you forget he's an absolute dirty player. One of the dirtiest players in the league. Is he not one of the dirtiest players in the league?
No.
Oh, you're.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I
don't think he's one of the dirtiest players in the league. No.
I will get you the mixtape.
No. Who's dirtier, Lou Dort or him?
Him, easily.
No.
Easily.
Let me tell you something. As somebody who has been a fan of this Thunder team, I am slowly turning on this Thunder team. Like, I don't like them.
I know you don't like. That's why I said you're biased. No.
Lou Dort is out here doing shit that's just not basketball. Where he's just tripping people, shoving people, just doing bullshit. I'm like, that's not basketball, sir.
Embiid's the dirtiest player in the league. Well,
that's actually not true at all.
That's not true. That's not true. We are still in the league with Draymond Green. Draymond Green still exists. So I will not go that far. But Embiid is one of the dirtiest players in the league. He can be in the room with Draymond. He can be in the room with him.
You're doing too much, sir.
All dirty team, Draymond, Embiid,
Grayson Allen. Not so much anymore. He's calmed down. Dylan Brooks.
He's been injured.
Dylan Brooks I can't even put there anymore either. He's not really. He's
a dirty player though.
He's just a scumbag. He's downgraded from dirty player to scumbag.
Lou Dort might be in there.
Lou Dort is absolutely in there. Don't even do that, Mike. Lou Dort is absolutely. He may be leading the charge in dirty players. On that soft ass Thunder team that gets every fucking whistle possible. Just for them to just be jumping people.
I don't think
the refs don't call it. That's just crazy.
I don't think that they're as soft as you think. And that's the misconception. I don't think they're as soft as you think. And for some reason, yeah, they do get away with a lot because they're physical. They're very
which doesn't make sense to me. Like it seems so backwards where they're so physical on the defensive end, but then on offense,
you can't touch them.
You can't touch them.
And that, touching back to our argument in the chat, that was what my point was the whole time. Like, I'm not disagreeing at all that Shai's whistles looks to whistle. He gets whistles all the time. I'm not arguing that. But my argument is you can't be mad at Shai because the refs give him a crazy whistle.
Well,
that doesn't make sense.
I'm mad at Shai because he's tailored his game to the whistle.
He's taking advantage of, like I said, I don't see how what Shai does is any different from a pitcher who's painting that strike zone and the ump is giving him a favorable strike zone every time. He's just going to keep doing it until it's course corrected. Like,
did you have a problem with Harden doing it?
Yes, because
it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing because Shai is getting fouled play.
But not all the way.
Harden was actually just not even doing basketball plays. That is the difference. Harden wasn't doing basketball plays. He was literally just doing things to get a whistle. Shea is hooping, and they're fouling him, and he has a light whistle. Like I agree. They call it. He gets ticky-tack calls, which is what's frustrating. If he doesn't get ticky-tack calls, nothing stops.
He fouls. He falls on a jump shot when nobody in his area, and he gets calls.
He doesn't do it as much as you think.
He does it a lot, though.
He doesn't go to the free throw line as much as you think.
What are you talking about? He goes to the free throw line as much as I think he goes to the free throw line.
And also is a misconception. He doesn't.
But you could get fouls called without going to the free throw line.
He doesn't get 15 to 20 calls a game. Like, that is a misconception.
I don't think he shoots 30 free throws. Like, I think he gets a good amount of free throws, but then there's also 9
free throws a game. 9.
Again, I think he gets his free throws, but he also gets non-shooting calls on him too for little shit as well. That's why it's nonsense. Like, he plays into it. Like, literally the shit the league says they're not doing anymore, he does, and he still gets away with it. That's frustrating.
But again, being mad at him doesn't make sense to me. Be mad at the refs.
I'm mad at both because, again, because he has this whistle, he plays to it. Like that play where he got the foul called when he's running to the left side and he goes to fade away and they get the foul on the jump shot. That's insane to me. Absolutely insane to me.
I don't know.
I think you posted it in the thing. I'll see if I can find the Shea foul on here. Like, I know there was like a small amount of contact, but it's playoffs. It's playoffs. You're not supposed to get that. Especially if you're not calling it the same way.
But again, if you're not calling it the same way, that's not Shade's fault. It's not his problem.
It is into it.
It's not his problem because, like I said...
Oh, yeah, this is a James Harden type foul here.
If they were calling it on the other end, you wouldn't have this problem. They're just not calling it.
Like, he grabs his hand here. Tony Brothers, bitch ass.
I would say, well, there's mistake number one right there. So, Tony Brothers.
Like, literally, he has his arm pinned down. That's not a foul.
How can you see that from that angle? How can you see what Shade's inside arm is doing at that angle?
When it goes up, right? Right here.
How do you know who's grabbing who? Because I can't see Jalen Green's arms at all.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Because right here is when Jalen Green gets... I'm over here pointing at the screen like you can see it. Right here. So we see Shea's arm, Jalen Green's arm's behind. It's in front now. And then as soon as he puts his arm in front, he goes to pull up. There's their hands touching. That's a James Harden foul, where James Harden used to hook arms on the floater.
I would only give that to you if I could just see. I just want to see the other side of that.
Like, that's nonsense to me. That's a nonsense call to me. And fuck you, Tony Brothers.
Once I saw Tony Brothers standing there, I was already like, this has no warrant. This has no water with me because he's not a good ref anymore. He needs to be taken behind.
Immediately, everybody's just like, what the fuck?
But the play that James posted in the chat, Shea got fouled on that play. Like, I just don't understand it. He clearly hit his arm. Like,
but
what are we doing?
You can't get those whistles in the playoffs.
That was clearly a foul.
You can't get those whistles in the playoffs.
Swipe down on my forearm. You cannot do that.
In the playoffs, apparently you could do everything. If you're the Thunder, you could do everything.
If you're or the Pistons and Magic, because
they just fight.
They're not calling anything.
Desmond Bane was bleeding down his entire arm yesterday,
and they didn't stop.
And they didn't do anything.
Like, who are these refs? What am I watching? And I told you, I hate that. I love it, but I hate because there's got to be some kind of balance. Yes, let them play. but like they can't be playing football though. Like at some point, you got to call.
I mean, one team gets to play, the other team doesn't. One team gets this, like that soft ass whistle. That's all because of Shea. Shea has a soft ass whistle in the regular season, and then the fact that carries over into playoffs is wild to me.
But and like I said, with the thing that I do agree, that I absolutely despise that they don't call is that push off that everyone does. I hate that they don't call that. Everyone does that, and that's an offensive foul every single time. And they pick and choose when they want to call it. But there are some guys that abuse the hell out of it. Jaylen Brown,
is one of them.
Paul George also. Jaylen Brown does that every single time down the court. He dribbles, he gets to his spot, and he goes boom and gets you out of the way. I saw Jalen Brunson do that 3 times tonight, and I'm just like, okay, I guess we just don't care anymore.
Shea shoots 12 free throws a game in the playoffs so far. I just did the math.
Against the Suns?
Yes. He shot 17 in game 1, 9 in game 2, 11 in game 3, 12 in game 4.
Well, game 3 was the bad game. Game 3 was not a
17 free throws in game 1 is fucking crazy.
I didn't realize it was that much, but were they shoot? No, because they blew them out. They won by 35, right?
They won by
like 35.
So 25, 17, 15 of his 25 points were free throws.
Jesus. Oh man, Phoenix. Do you think the Clippers would have been any different?
Yes.
Maybe not lost by 35, but
correct. Swept, yes. But
35 is outrageous. Like there was no point during that game yesterday that I thought that Golden State, that Phoenix was gonna win.
Listen, there was no point going into the game. Like when it was even 0-0, the game didn't even start. Then I thought fucking the Suns were gonna win
after game 2, because I figured, OKC is the defending champs. They're gonna win game 1. Now they won by 35. I was just like, woof. But whatever. Phoenix had just did the play in and all that travel. Okay, whatever. Game 2, we'll see what it is.
13.
When they stomped them out in game 2, it was 13 and it wasn't close.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, yeah, this one's over. This one's over. This one's over. And then, unfortunately for Phoenix, they got that badly officiated game in game 3, which is nothing more frustrating when you're the worst.
That
team
shit was
and
that
you're
game
not
was
getting
such
the
an
whistle.
Egregious game.
Oh,
like granted, would the game have been different if the refs didn't call that
probably
way?
not, because Shea started clicking late, but that
like,
was a terribly officiated game, like terribly.
That shit's wild to me. Like I don't understand that. Like Devin Booker
should be
he should be on the receiving end of some of these superstar calls. But when you're calling him for a foul,
shit
that Shea's doing,
that inconsistent is. I'm mad at the refs. I'm not mad at Shea. I'm mad at the refs. Call it both ways.
It goes back to the ethical hoops and unethical hoops, because Shea plays into it and like he knows he's gonna get it, so he will play towards like, hey, I'm gonna make sure I can put myself in a position to get a foul call, so I'm gonna kick my leg out when I'm going down. I'm gonna do this, even though those are offensive fouls and are supposed to be offensive fouls, and they don't call them. But when Devin Booker just goes up on a fucking jump shot, he gets a fucking foul called because it said it's an unnatural shooting movement. When when Lou Dort takes a 3 and kicks his leg in 3 feet and falls on the ground and gets a call, that's a natural shooting motion. Then Shea did it, and then Chet did it the same exact way.
Chet played, especially in this series, Chet has been playing like I think y'all think SGA plays, because he's been flopping and flailing, and
that is how Shea plays.
He's been on a different level. Chet is tough to watch because Get your soft
The thing is, I think Chet's playing that way because he sees SGA getting away with it.
The whistles. And again, that's on the refs. The refs can stop all of this. All of it. And I'm telling you, OKC would just adjust because A, they're really good. And B, they like that physical play. They like that.
Side note,
guys up and down that roster, they're like that.
Harrison Barnes got this Manu Ginobili bald spot going on.
Oh no. Let me see.
It's not like egregious, but this is getting bad.
Manu's egregious.
Manu's was horrendous, but like I just saw Harrison Barnes taking a corner three at the bottom part of the screen, and I saw
all you saw was scalp.
Some bald spot, and I was like, "Ooh, that's tough."
If they hit a three here,
this game's over.
Never mind. God. So, what are your? Do you think Philly can do this one more time?
I think they can. I think that they have the firepower to do so, to compete and again stagger. They're not going to be able to go deep into it, but I think Boston can close it out next game.
Oh, love it. 3-man weave. All right. 3-man weave. Man, Anthony is here in the building, sir.
Oh my God, I find this stupid shit to work.
Mr. Munyon himself has arrived.
I don't know about all that.
We got a fight.
Oh. And who's he yelling at?
The ref.
Oh, he wants to fight the ref.
Who's fighting?
Denny Avdia and the ref. Oh,
now
he's giving the crowd a thumbs down. Oh no!
Yeah, he's checked out.
Of course, he's checked out. He's getting blasted.
Coming back on the court. What happened?
Oh, technical.
Made him so mad.
Oh, that's a foul. But no, he flopped.
Y'all really watching that game?
Of course.
This is what we do, man.
He definitely embellished that a little bit and then got
I'm sure that
because there's no way De'Aaron Fox could shove him with one arm
that far.
Like Denny ain't got like 65 pounds on him.
Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a flop. He's selling that.
He's selling like a fucking Undertaker choke slam.
So what exactly was he mad at? Because they called the foul. So
they called. I don't know. Maybe he wanted something else. He wanted a flagrant. Maybe. Oh, look at Denny! I'm so mad. I'm gonna go swing on De'Aaron Fox. Shut up, bitch!
Now watch De'Aaron Fox come down and hit a three.
Listen, nobody else on this Blazers team was helping today. Like Scoot had those.
So Scoot did nothing again.
Really games or 2 games that were like really good, and then now it's like, ugh.
Didn't he have 0 last game?
Dylan Harper took his soul from him.
Dylan Harper
took his soul.
Cooked him last game. That's what you get, Denny.
Oh. Basketball God said, nope.
You are not going to talk to De'Aaron that way. Shout out to Dylan Harper, man. That's my dog.
Yeah. Denny will be fine. He'll get his bag. He'll be fine.
Oh, Denny's a great player. They could have used Dame.
Yeah.
This Portland team is going to be real interesting.
They were a Dame away from being a really competitive series.
They were a Dame away from having Anthony sweating.
I don't think Dame would have made that much of a difference.
No, I think so because Dame's another 20 a game. at least 20.
And he can spread the floor for Debbie. So, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, look at Big Man hitting the three.
And Clingan. I like Clingan a lot.
I like Clingan, too. I have found a
He
guy.
had himself a great year.
I have found a guy.
Especially like this team with Dame and Drew Holiday and Danny Avdia. Like, there's a good group of vets on this team.
Is Drew on the team?
Time Lord.
Is Drew on the team next year?
Possibly.
In this, I don't see it. Like, the only reason why there's a game 5 is because Wemby didn't finish playing that game, that second game.
And that game was still very close.
They might have lost that game anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Because Scoot got really hot.
Yeah, and then Wemby didn't play like the entire fucking game, really.
Second half.
Yeah, Wemby
like they're one to win.
Half of this game was 6. And he's at 13 and 11 right now, so he could have given you more than what they fucking. What? How much did they lose by in that game?
Not much, I don't think.
I was gonna say it was a close game.
Portland
they lost by 3. Wemby couldn't have given you 5 points in the second half and a couple blocks.
Yeah, like you add Dan to the mix, maybe they could have won a legitimate game with Wemby. Like that's as much as I would give this
plays,
game.
They probably fucking blow them out. To be honest, we saw Wemby talking shit when he was on the bench after they won the game beforehand. They were like, "If I would have played, it would have been 4. If I would have played, it would have been 4."
This first team is really fucking good. Like watching this team play. I mean, granted, it's the Blazers,
the winner of Nuggets and Minnesota.
Yes.
First play next Nuggets / Minnesota.
Yeah,
Nuggets. That's be a fun series.
Yeah, probably the Nuggets.
That's be
unfortunately.
That's gonna be fun.
Even I wouldn't say unfortunate. That's a great matchup, regardless. It sucks.
No, but I'm not saying it's a bad series, but it should be the Wolves. It's just the fucking team died.
I'm not counting Minnesota out from winning Game 6.
I am.
No doubt.
I'm counting them out.
Yeah. If you're a Wolves fan, at least you're happy that Ant didn't have a serious knee injury. So at least you know you're going to have him for next year. You know.
The problem with if you're a Wolves fan, it's how much longer do you actually have Anthony Edwards before he's like,
"What do you mean?
I'm leaving."
I don't know.
I thought you were talking about the postseason.
No. It's how much longer do you have him before he's like, I don't want to play Minnesota no more.
I don't know if he's going to.
I don't see it.
Because they've built.
He has 345 million reasons to not do it.
Yeah, like
you act like those 345 million reasons can't translate to like Atlanta.
But they've built a team.
No,
they can.
And like that's his city, that's his franchise. I don't know if he's gonna leave this soon. Listen, after another maybe 5 years not winning, then maybe.
Yeah.
Would it really surprise you if within the next 2 years Anthony Edwards is like, I'm out?
No. Well, yeah, it would actually. He need that money.
You don't need. If you get traded, you still keep that money. He has that contract, no matter where he goes.
Now I'm talking about for him to sign that supermax that he should get this offseason.
Oh, he's eligible. He'll sign. You could sign and then be like, I want to trade. See ya.
But I think the Wolves have a contending team. I feel like the Wolves are there. Like they're not. They're like right underneath, but they're close.
But I feel like their team isn't really that good. I feel like it's just heavily weighed on Anthony.
And then they get to the playoffs and they all start playing amazing.
Yeah. Like they could have competed this year had it not been for the injury bug that just destroyed them.
I think they would have won this series.
Oh, they would have won this
series. How you say you love Denver, San Antonio? I also would have loved Minnesota, San Antonio too. I would have loved that as well.
I would have loved to see
I love the Denver
Wemby guarding
and to see Wemby Jokic.
I would love to see Wemby Ant on that pick and roll. I would have loved to have seen that. Because Ant would have been talking shit.
Yeah.
And Wemby would have been right there too. That's what I love. I love
the only thing I'll give Denver is that Aaron Gordon wasn't playing. Like he was hurt a little bit this year. Correct. So I'll give Denver that. And Aaron Gordon makes a big difference in the postseason. Like
big difference. I've been trying to tell Dylan that.
T-shirt man sucks.
Tim Hardaway sucks.
Remember when Anthony was like, "Yo, Cam Johnson's better than Michael Porter Jr. Denver's gonna be better," and then it's like, man, Cam Johnson can't even get fucking like 9 points a game.
That man fucking stinks.
Listen, you want to know what's even crazier? Like Michael Porter Jr. may have had a better like statistical season than Cam Johnson did last year as the Nets, but the Nets won like 6 more games without. They fucking did. So I was like, so who's really like played better on that Nets team for me to decide who's actually better?
Speaking of Michael Porter Jr. for a second, I see a lot of Detroit Pistons fans online talking about go get Michael Porter Jr.
That was a real thing. That almost happened.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that, and I don't think that's a bad thing right there. Because Lord, they need anybody. They need anybody who can shoot.
Dylan,
I saw it.
They're down 9. They're down 9.
They're down 9.
Yeah,
they're down 9. They were down 20.
Yeah, weren't they down like 20? Yeah, they were down 20 like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, the Spurs have taken a lot of like quick bad shots and giving them a chance to get in there.
They're trying to keep it interesting.
They're trying to keep us on air for the rest of the night.
But yeah, the Pistons almost did the trade. They almost sent, I think it was Jaden Ivey and some other like young player on their roster and 2 firsts. But they said no because they only wanted to give him 1. And Sean Marks is like, I want 2 firsts for all of my players, so can't do it. Will they be able to sit there and be like, hey, remember this guy? He's on an expiring contract. 1 year rental. You give me what I want, and you can have him.
Michael Porter Jr. on Detroit isn't very good. He would give them what they need because he's a better Tobias Harris.
The problem is Michael Porter Jr. in important games, like he's not built for those ones. Like tough matchup games, seeing him a lot like this year for sure. He would always disappear in the games against big opponents. Like he would go through and give you 45 against Chicago, but when it came to the Knicks, he would give you 12. He would go and give you fucking 36 against Utah, but he played.
But do you think it helps that he's not the lead scorer on the team, or he's not the number 1 option?
No, because he's still going to have his opportunities to do so. So, like, there are going to be games where he's going to have to be the guy who scores more than Cade. Shit happens that way. It's just going to be like
yeah, that. But I think but he won't be the primary focus. I believe. Like when teams are looking at Cade, it should be Jalen too. But when teams are looking at Cade, that opens up the floor for Michael Porter Jr. as well. Like I think there's less pressure.
We thought that was going to be the case with him and Jokic.
Yeah,
and we saw how that worked out. So like. It's just different circumstance. So I think we have somebody that they would want. I don't know what we would want in return.
They're going to be shopping.
Because they can't just trade for him. He makes $42 million a year.
It's a lot of money.
They got the money.
Where?
Detroit got the money.
Where? Where does Detroit have the money? Tobias,
I don't think they're contract.
Cade has if he hasn't signed his extension already, he's going to.
Well, no, he signed his supermax.
They have a couple guys on that roster. They can't just take on $42 million without trading somebody.
Well, I know that.
Take on salary filler and to get the draft picks, which I'm pretty sure is what's going to happen.
Well, the good thing is, no, not a good thing, but Durant's not getting no max anytime soon. He's lost a bunch of money with his postseason play.
No.
Yes, sir. Is this the max?
Yeah, they'll back him.
Oh, hell no. That would be a mistake, a huge mistake.
Would it be?
Yes.
Why?
Dude has literally disappeared in the playoffs. That matters.
That doesn't stop guys from getting paid, though.
Not with this, but I feel like it's different now with the second apron and all that. Like the cap crunch now that's going on around the league. You can't just max out another player and then really tighten up the money you have to go around when you have a painfully obvious need on your team. Like everyone and their mama has looked at this Pistons team like, yeah, they lack scoring, and it's literally sticking out like a sore thumb. And you're going to max out the guy who's literally just not showing up. He's supposed to be your number 2, and he's not showing up at all.
Well, he's not supposed to be a number 2. That's the problem. He developed into this. He wasn't supposed to be this. This was never what Jaren Duran was like supposed to be. It just he blossomed this year and turned into what we have. So you pay him because of how he is defensively and how he can give you on any night 20. And then that's hoping that his game continues to get better for it. So that's why it's like you have to pay him.
But is that a player you give $300 million to?
I mean, the market is the market.
And
if you want to be competitive,
a 3 masquerading as a 2? You give $300 million to that?
He's only a 2 until you get somebody else.
Yeah, but they can't get other people if you're giving them $300 million. Because K's already making, was he 270, I believe, on his rookie max?
What? How
that's 2 players making 3.
Oh my god, this kid, he's only just been in the fucking league.
Yeah, Jaren Durant's young as shit. He's like 22 or 23. Like
he's 22 years old. He was drafted 4 years ago. Did he already sign?
No, he's eligible this year. I think it's like 5 years, 288.
Oh, yeah, you give him that. You have to give him that. The guy just gave you almost 20 points a game. Like, he's giving you a double-double on 65% shooting. And he's a great defender. Again, postseason play for, like, his first time really in this role. I'm not holding that too crazy. Because last year, what was he? Not this.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't this at all.
Yeah, he damn near should have been a fucking most improved player award winner last year. Cause shit.
Raptors, why are you looking that up? Raptors, Cavs, game 5 tomorrow. Is this a series?
This has been low-key my favorite series to watch. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I love the back and forth going on. I love how the Raptors responded. I like RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett, he's been the benefactor for Toronto. Him and Scotty Barnes, they got this little nice 1-2 punch going on. Is this a series? Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's a series.
James Harden stinks.
No,
I don't know. No. James Harden, Jesus Christ, Lord, what is James Harden doing?
He's being James Harden. Have you not seen this book before?
I know it. That's
but here's the thing, though.
He's.
But hold on, for 1 second. Right? You gotta credit Toronto's defense, though. Toronto's played some really good defense, especially look at Donovan Mitchell. They've done a good job on him, at least in games 3 and 4.
Oh yeah. With Mitchell, I'll give them credit for. James Harden, he kind of does this to himself a lot too. So like, I can't. Yeah. He does that to himself. Like
Cleveland's gonna win game 5. Harden's gonna have 41.
Well, Harden, I think he has like this crazy amount of turnovers where it's like he has more turnovers this series or whatever the fuck it is. Something silly. Like he had 5 in game 1, 8 in game 5 in game 2, 8 in the game 3, and like 9 in game 4.
Jeez.
Like granted, scoring output in the first 2 games much better, but like that's kind of like what you expect out of Harden in the beginning portion of the series. And then as the games get tougher and grittier, then he kind of like melts.
Mm-hmm. I've been saying this for almost a decade now.
I mean, we know how that goes. The best playoff run Harden had was with Brooklyn when he didn't really have to do shit.
And that was because it was one and a half rounds, one round really 5.
Well, that Celtics series, he was unreal. He was unreal. There was a game where all 3 of them scored like 30.
Yeah, that was wild.
I think it was like game 5, the closeout game. They all scored fucking 30. It was fucking awesome. And then he got hurt 30 seconds into the fucking first game of that series. I hate my life. Yeah, the game on Sunday with the Raptors, I didn't see
Scotty Barnes game.
Scotty Barnes,
game, man.
Mike
knows how I feel about Scotty Barnes. Mike knows how I feel about Scotty. I think Scotty Barnes.
How do you feel about Scotty?
I think Scotty Barnes is stupid as shit. I think he is a dumb basketball player, and I think he's a dumb human.
Well, he's definitely a dumb human. I don't think he's a dumb basketball player.
These last 2 games, he's showing that he is not a horrendous basketball player.
Are they about to call a flagrant on Wemby?
Do it, pussies. Make him mad. Make Wemby mad.
Nope. Common foul.
Yeah,
because they're scared. They're scared to mess with the golden boy.
They're scared to mess with the Frenchman.
Yeah. The only issue, my only gripe with Toronto is, again, as bad as Cleveland's played these past 2 games, they don't have to win in Toronto. So my thing is, I need to see Toronto replicate this performance in Cleveland, like especially RJ and Scotty. Can they do what they're doing right now in Cleveland? Because they didn't do that in the first 2 games, so they're gonna have to bring this performance back to Cleveland.
When are we gonna start holding Evan Mobley accountable for things?
And he getting like 220 million too.
He wants to sit here and say Paolo stinks because he's just not as good as Cade Cunningham. like it's fine. Like Paolo's somebody who averages 20-something a game and 8 rebounds, whatever. He's an all-star level player. Like, not everybody who's drafted first overall turns out to be just an all-star, right? Some people suck. No, Evan Mobley hasn't gotten better since he got into the league.
No, he made a jump. He's been the same for like the last 2 years or so.
I would say closer to like 3 years, 3 to 4 years.
The year they went from the 4 seed to the 1 seed, he made a jump, and that's why they went to the 1 seed because
and then he's never gotten better. And he was supposed to have developed an offensive game. He was supposed to have gained weight to become stronger.
He's not supposed to have gained weight.
He has not changed. And like that's supposed to be your guy. Like, so if you're Cleveland and you're like, hey, we can't keep running this group back, who is the inexpendable one? Your answer is Donovan. Ooh, De'Aaron Fox is it's Donovan Mitchell is the only one who is just not expendable. Evan Mobley could go.
They need that. Yep. That's your season right there. He makes too much money. ESPN's
not showing.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox has 15. Stephon Castle has 15. Dylan Harper has 14.
And guess who just scored again?
Well, counting that bucket, I'm ahead. It's 15. So, like, they're all just doing the same shit right now. Again, I think De'Aaron Fox, after this year, you could move him to improve at other places because guard is locked down. You can't just keep having these guys being a 3-headed monster at guard. That's not going to work forever. Like, eventually you're going to need Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle to be on the court more. But yeah, Evan Mobley, we need to hold him more accountable than we have been.
So, do you think so? I don't think if Toronto wins Game 5, that series is over. Only because Donovan Mitchell can get 50 at any moment. And I was watching Game 4, and he was having an awful game, and then all of a sudden, he got hot and couldn't be stopped, and they had to hold on for dear life to beat Cleveland in Game 4 because Donovan got hot quick. So I can see because I know that if Toronto wins Game 5, you can just leave James Harden in Cleveland for Game 6. You can just leave him there. But Donovan's not like that. Donovan's one of those ones where he won't care.
Donovan Mitchell like I feel like we always give him credit for being a great player, but we don't really give him as much credit as we should in the playoffs for being like this great playoff riser. Like we give Jalen Brunson so much credit.
Just because it hasn't really translated.
The rest, Jalen Brunson's probably the best playoff riser in basketball.
I have to look that up.
When you look at the number difference between what he does in the regular season to the playoffs, didn't last year he averaged like 30 something a game in the playoffs?
Yeah, something crazy.
His playoff numbers are significantly better than his regular season numbers, and it's fucking wild. He's got to be, if not the best, one of the best playoff risers in basketball. Period. Donovan Mitchell.
And that's why I think he's elite.
Donovan Mitchell's not too far off. He's one of them ones too.
He just needs
to have either a healthy teammate or not James Harden.
Yeah, he just needs help.
That's why I'm like, I did not like this trade for Cleveland when they traded for James Harden because we know how this ends.
I know how it ends. I've seen this story. I've read this book. I've read the book and seen the movie, Anthony. I know how this goes. That's why I'm
not going to say anything because the last time you said this and I just try to prove you wrong, I was totally wrong. So I'm just going to bow out of this.
Philly tried to this is the year, the revenge tour. Remember when you picked James Harden to be MVP? That was fun.
What year was that?
His second year in Philly, or his first full year in Philly. After
I can't go back.
Miami.
I can't go that far back.
You were like, yeah, the revenge tour. This is James Harden. I'm like, okay.
That Philly team was good on paper.
Until
you put James Harden into the playoffs, and then he does that thing.
And then he did Dylan, are you old enough to remember when he had his James Harden game when he went off and it was crazy? He hit that shot to win, and they went up 3-2. And Anthony was talking, and this is James Harden, blah 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 blah. And I just said, okay, wait.
It turned into literally every other game Harden, and then it turned into it's like game 1 you'll get a good one, and then game 4 you'll get a good one, and then that's really it. That's Spurs ball.
I don't think so.
It is.
Wow.
See, ojos. Buenos ojos. Good eyes. I seen it.
11 in the fourth quarter, but he's dismissed. The rest of the team, 7.
Oh,
that boy good, man.
It's going to be so interesting. Denver's going to really have to come to play. I really hope Denver does figure out a way to win these 2 games because
I want them to win.
Because they will sweep whatever's left of that Minnesota team. They will just sweep them.
What does Denver have as a fucking answer to Wemby? That's this intriguing thing because Jokic doesn't play defense.
But body blow.
Jokic let fucking Gobert score 20 something the other night,
and they're gonna put Aaron Gordon on him. They're gonna put Aaron Gordon on Wemby,
and he's gonna go wee.
I mean, you say that, but I mean, Giroux has been actually doing a decent job guarding Wemby in the series, which is crazy.
Listen, you either have to be the same size as him and be able to muscle, or is so much smaller than him that he becomes a gnat. That's why Tony Allen was so good guarding Kevin Durant, because he would just get Wemby.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
What a block. 5 blocks.
That's what I mean, though.
Help side, bang.
Safety. If he's playing safety, that's great.
I mean, you act like he can't guard one-on-one.
Not unanimous defensive player of the year grade.
I mean, if you're going to ask anybody to guard all positions, nobody can do it unless you're like LeBron James in 2012.
There's plenty of guys that can guard all 5.
Could at a high level, super high level? There's not.
You keep saying.
Did y'all see the Luka report that came out?
Yeah, Luka's not coming back unless they beat OKC.
You think the Lakers have because Austin Reeves will be back
He's
by
probably
that
gonna play
time.
tomorrow. He's probably gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah, Austin Reeves will be back. Do you think LA has a chance?
No.
They have a puncher's chance.
Yeah. Like they have LeBron James. I know.
The fact that we're saying this at 41 years old is fucking
whenever
ridiculous.
you have the GOAT, you have a
But then at the same time, it's like at the same time when LeBron is like one of the best players on the court at 41 on no matter what court he steps on, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it really is fucking crazy.
That's fucking crazy. Like no matter what, you're like, well, I still have LeBron James, and it's like so I have a chance.
but I know how this plays out. Lou Dort is going to guard LeBron, and he's going to have LeBron frustrated, and he's just going to keep hitting LeBron over and over and over and over.
They're not going to call anything.
On the fucking bench with ice on his knees.
Like I know how this plays out. Now, if Austin Reeves and Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart can play at the level that they've been playing at in this series, then they will make it interesting because LeBron is going to get his 28. I'm asking a lot. No, they got to play perfect.
Oh, no, Mike's not out of the range.
No, I'm talking about if he just saw that Wemby shot.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
yeah. This game's over. They gave it a good chance. They gave it a good fight.
There's a world. The problem is the Lakers' bigs are going to get destroyed.
They have to play perfect.
DeAndre Ayton sucks. I'm so surprised we've gotten.
Dylan, he's been playing good though.
Not
Dylan, give him some damn credit, man.
He's been playing good. He's gonna have to play out of his mind again. He's gonna have to keep playing out of his mind, but he's been playing good.
Like I'm not. This is not to take anything away from Sengun, but he's like getting cooked by the unathletic Turkish guy, and then he has to go and guard fucking Chet. The fact that the Lakers have been able to get quality minutes out of Jackson Hayes is wild to me. And like JJ Redick is not getting enough credit for me.
Remember, there's no J-Dub.
And J-Dub not playing makes this interesting.
Yeah.
It makes it interesting.
Like Chet is a game breaker when it comes to this team. Like I don't know how you do it unless you're like LeBron guard 5 and just try to muscle him.
With J-Dub not there and Reeves coming back, I think there's a chance.
Oh, what a block.
6. Stop going to his dad, please. His dad hasn't had a haircut in 2 months. His beard's looking a little crazy. Stop going to his dad.
You know, that also is a foul. But,
no, it's not. That's all ball said.
The lower body. That is a foul.
He got ball first. That's all that matters.
This is the problem.
Ball first.
But the Lakers, I can see, like I said, everything would have to go perfect. Could everything go perfect? Yeah. I don't expect it to, but yeah, I could call out a game plan for you, a path to victory, a legit path to victory for the Lakers to win that series. It's just a lot has to happen, and I don't think a lot's going to happen. Not 4 times. And maybe twice in OKC. So that's.
I would love to.
It just shows you how.
But let me tell you, if the Lakers find a way to beat OKC, they're going to the finals. Because
unless they run to the Spurs,
when that boy Luka comes back, he's going to be on red.
If they run into the Spurs, just send him home. I don't think that. I don't think they stand a chance.
With Luka, they beat San Antonio.
I don't think so.
I told you, I thought they could beat.
If it comes to that point, we betting. If it comes to that point, we betting on that.
I will. I don't think so.
I think the Lakers. That's what I thought. The Lakers got the short end of the stick because I thought the Lakers had a better chance against San Antonio. If they get to San Antonio in the West Conference Finals, the Lakers got a real shot.
Forget LA
because Luka will be back, and AR Don't let the Lakers get to the Western Conference Finals. Don't let them do it.
Listen, I would love to see the Lakers make it, but like,
I just don't think they're going to.
There's something about the Spurs team where I'm like, I'm not betting against that
right
now.
This honestly, right? Well, again, this reality, the Lakers are probably not going to get past OKC. But here's the thing: if J-Dub doesn't come back for San Antonio, I have San Antonio going to the finals.
Listen, I have San Antonio go to the finals anyway. Because the big advantage that OKC has in every series, they don't get in that Spurs series. Because Wemby owns Chet. Wemby absolutely owns Chet. If you could take Chet away, which Wemby does, and then gives you everything he gives you on top of it, it makes it very, very difficult. And then I think between the three guards that they have, they can match the output of Shea and J-Dub. So you have to really rely on the others to do so. And as long as Wemby wins his matchup, I think you win the series. And not even just win, he has to like dominate that matchup.
I can't wait until we get to the Western Conference Finals. Because there's going to be Gatorade on the line. I can't wait.
Because Chet, when he sees Wemby, he crumbles. That boy is scared of him.
I would love a Knicks Spurs finals. I think we have an answer for Wemby.
I don't think so.
I do.
Mitch is the answer.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we can throw Mitch at Wemby. Hell yeah, we can.
I mean, you can. Will it work? Probably not.
I don't think they want to play us. I don't think they want to play us at all.
No, we can throw Mitch at Wemby.
We played them 3 times this year. We beat them twice. And the one game they won, they had to have that dude come off the bench and hit 10 threes in order for them to barely win the game.
Oh, yeah. What was that guy's name again? He had like 34 points. He was like a no-name before he faced it. I can't remember his fucking name.
And Wemby played in all 3 games.
He played in limited minutes in the what's it called?
Oh god, here we go. Here we go.
Did he play? Did he play?
Yeah, but he didn't play the whole game.
Did he?
He didn't play the whole game.
Did he?
Didn't play the whole game.
He plays 48 minutes a game.
What's his normal minute average, Mike, when he plays? Like around 30 minutes?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah, he played 20 minutes in the final game.
Did he play?
He did. He did, but that's gonna be your straw man. He played. And let me tell you what, each game that he played, he fucking dominated. Each game he played, nobody stopped him. Nobody stopped him.
Playoffs are different.
Literally nobody stopped him in any game that y'all fucking played him in.
And we still won.
Yeah. But playoffs are different. You got no answer for that, boy. And they're better than they were when they played you last. Y'all got to worry about who's in front of you right now. So
no, you're right.
NBA Finals. Like, oh, he will. Nobody wants to play us. Nobody wants to play us. Y'all need to.
I didn't say all that.
No, I'm talking about Mike.
I just said we could.
Oh, okay. I didn't say that either.
You said the Spurs don't want to play us. You literally said that.
Yes, and then what did you say 30 seconds ago? Nobody wants to play us. Nobody wants.
I'm sorry, the Spurs don't want to play us. The Spurs don't want to play us. You're in a potential situation to go 7 against Atlanta. I don't want to hear nothing about the Spurs not wanting to play y'all. That's nonsense.
Can't wait till we get to the Western Conference Finals.
That's fine.
Can't wait.
How do you think this Philly Boston series going?
We'll be fully hydrated.
I think Philly has a chance for it. I think Boston going fucking like ice age cold in the fourth quarter was not on my bingo cards because I blinked and it was like, oh my god, Philly's up. oh my God, Philly's running away with this game, and Boston can't hit shit. Seeing Bismack Biyombo play in 2026 is still fucking crazy to me. but no, I think Boston's still gonna end up winning the series.
I do too. But I do think they could lose to Thursday. I still think they could lose. But even if they lost Thursday, I would not pick Philly to go and then beat them again in Game 7 in Boston. Not likely.
I know Anthony thinks the Phillies winning.
I mean, again, but are we just going to ignore Joel Embiid literally just dropping 33 and I think they're 33, 9, and 4 or some shit? Like, he literally led the team.
The last game he played, he really didn't play well.
Well, yeah, that was his first game back. Gotta give him a second.
Yeah, I know, but like to go from not playing well to just like, oh yeah, I'm the fucking top 5 player in the world again is like you expect to be a ramp up, not to go from one end of the spectrum to the other immediately.
With Embiid playing like that, Tyrese Maxey, and then you got VJ Edgecombe hitting his threes, and Paul George, giving you his 15, whatever the hell that looks like. This Sixers team can beat Boston.
I think they can. It's just a matter of if they will. Like now, because Embiid's still dealing with his shit, and didn't he get hurt again tonight?
Really? Did he?
Yeah,
I hope not.
He left and then he came back.
Like,
okay.
He's gonna be banged up still. Like, is he gonna be able to replicate this again? Like, I'm not saying he's not capable of doing it because, again, when healthy, one of the best players in the world. But it's just a matter of like his body's beat up. He's been through a lot this year. Can he go through and do that again, just physically?
Not. Oh, you're talking about physically?
Yeah. I'm not saying ability wise. I will never discount Embiid's ability to do anything.
But they don't need 33 from him. If he gives him 20, if he gives him 23, fuck it, take 10 points off. That's fine because Maxey can step up, and the other guys can step up and provide that offensive output too as well. Like Maxey's capable of giving you 35.
Maxey, yes, but like VJ hasn't played like great to be able to do that.
And the 2 Philly wins, he's played phenomenal.
He had 10 points today. He didn't really need to do much today.
But he has to play well for them to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for tonight. Except for tonight, when it's like, okay, he can have like a decent shooting performance and only put 10 points on the board in a game where they win by 20.
And what's his name? Grimes? Talk about the unsung hero today.
Grimes played well. I didn't know ESPN turned into Spurs Broadcasting Network. Why am I watching Spurs post-game celebration?
They do. I mean, I think they're one of the only teams who actually has one.
Orlando has one too.
Yeah, I think they've let it go through.
Really?
Yeah. We're like a Orlando Magic win away from like erasing that 2015 Hawks team.
What do you mean?
That won like 60 games and lost the first round to LeBron James.
Oh.
And I'll be like, oh yeah, we have the 2015 Hawks and the 2026 fucking Pistons.
No, but that wasn't the first round though.
No, they got swept by LeBron in that conference finals.
Yeah.
They played a bunch of nobodies.
Packed up.
Yeah.
Packed up.
Oh, that shit pissed me off. That was like my peak LeBron hate days.
Love it. Love that for you. This would be similar to when Dallas lost to Golden State. Maybe not that big of an upset, but that Dallas team won 60-something games and then promptly got beat by Baron Davis dunking all over them.
I don't think it's this would be as much of an upset as people make it out to be. Because again, the Magic aren't really an 8 seed like that. The only reason why they fell to that is because of injury issues and whatnot. And then also at the end of the day, Detroit, you could say they probably overachieved during the regular season too as well. Like because everybody knew the glaring issues they had, even on their way to 60 wins, and they just ran into a Magic team that figured things out literally at the right moment.
Everyone except you and Stephen A.
No, anybody who again, it's everybody who thinks Paulo needs to be better than what he is. Like, I get it. Like, you want to be this fucking top 5 player in basketball. That doesn't always happen. But the fact that he's still an all-star, 20-something a game, 8 rebounds, like he's having a better year this year than he did his all-star year.
You better turn your phone off if Orlando wins tomorrow. You better turn your phone off if Orlando
What? For beating a team that has one person who's capable of putting the ball in the basket?
That's
Paulo packing up a 60-win 1 seed. Yeah, you better turn their phone off.
Yeah, one of the worst 60-win 1 seeds in God knows how long.
But
when you're number 2,
that's not true at all.
Yeah, their number 2 option is their number 2 option is scoring 10 points a game. And it's posted to 10 points a game.
Any other team in the Eastern Conference is a fucking problem. They ran into the worst matchup problem possible. That's the only reason.
Who would this Pistons team beat handily in this playoff?
Define handily.
Well, have an easy time with.
They would have beat Atlanta.
Easy time? They would have completely beat Atlanta by now. They would have gotten them.
They
would have probably gotten them the fuck out of here.
They would have.
Yeah, they would have.
They would have dog walked Toronto.
Cleveland. I think they would have beaten Toronto.
Dog walk Toronto?
Yeah. They would have dog walked Toronto. They're too physical for Toronto.
Yeah.
They're too physical. And they would have dog walked.
The 9 points a game that you're getting from Duren right now, he would be giving you closer to 20 against them because they have 15. Nothing for him.
15. I would have loved to seen it because it would have been fun and physical, but they would have dog walked Charlotte too. They would have.
Oh yeah.
I saw
Charlotte would have been.
I saw all I needed to see from Charlotte. They would have dog walked. Orlando did to Charlotte in that playing game. Do that.
Detroit hates Charlotte, so they would
do that times 4.
That would have been fun though.
There's plenty of teams Detroit would have beat.
They just got the worst possible matchup for them. A team that can match them physically and give them fucking hell.
And also doesn't like them. Because Orlando does not like this Detroit team.
No.
So it is they want the buzzsaw. Same thing with Denver. Denver, like I said, Denver's got lucky because Minnesota's falling apart, but I think Minnesota would have beat them. But Denver, I'm pretty sure Denver would have dog walked Phoenix. I'm pretty sure Denver would have dog walked.
I don't think there's many teams that wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix. I'm pretty sure Denver. Maybe they wouldn't have dog. They might have. They would have beat this Portland team too. They would have beat this Portland team pretty handily. I know they would have dog walked Houston. So like, they called Minnesota. And they would be going home if Ant's knee didn't explode and Dante didn't pop his Achilles.
Even with just Ant, they would have lost this. Minnesota still would have won this without Dante. It's just Ant going down.
I think they would have still won without Dante. But once Ant went down too, it's over. It's over. But that's what they play the games for. I think Minnesota. You want to give me a plus? You want to give me points before we sign off? Since you think Denver's just going to beat them easily.
Let me see.
ESPN.
What's the line at? Let me see what the line is.
I'm going to give you the line right now. ESPN.
5.5.
What is it?
5.5.
I will take 5.5.
I'll also take 5.5.
Would you double it?
To 11?
Yes.
No, I'll take 5.5. If you would have negotiated better on that, I would have met you somewhere.
Coward.
They won by what? 13 last game.
8.5.
I'll go 8.5.
What am I? I owe you 1 or 2.
Let's be nice. We'll say 1.
I'll bet you 2. I'll go in the green.
I accept your bet. 8.5.
I'll go in the green.
8.5, sir.
Minnesota's got me. Minnesota's got me. They're gonna fight.
Go like Minnesota. Go like Minnesota. Yachty all day when they win, if they win or cover.
Oh yeah, so we will. I don't know if Anthony will be with us Thursday. Post game live Thursday could be a very fun post game live, or it could be not so fun post game live. Also got OTTR's podcast that night, so I don't know if Blackheart will pop up. But shout out to him because we've made a truce that we're not friends for the next 2 weeks until after this Knicks Celtics thing sorts itself out. After it sorts itself out, because if we meet head up next week, yeah, there's no friends here, just enemies.
We love a good revenge series. If we can find a way to get 2 Eastern Conference revenge series with Cavs, Magic, Knicks, Celtics, that would be fucking awesome.
That's a great Final Four.
That's gonna make me nervous.
We love a revenge series.
Them Boston motherfuckers, they're gonna be out for blood.
You took my Achilles, I'll take your city.
Especially how we just traumatized them last year and shit. Like,
oh yeah, I don't know, man. Boston's got to figure out a way to stop fucking blowing these leads.
I mean, say the same thing about the Knicks.
Yeah, but Boston over the last 2 the 2 seasons, how many 20-point leads have they fucking blown?
You've seen them give up a lot. Didn't they give up one in the finals when they lost? When they won?
Yes!
They gave up one in the finals when they won, too. Yeah, because Kyrie just went off, right? Kyrie just went off and won.
Yeah, in the one game that he played good. God, he was truly dreadful in that series.
Kyrie was not good in that series. But Kyrie is for the people, so we ignore it. Flat earthers.
Not anymore. Be nice.
But we'll be here Thursday to recap everything, win, lose, or draw. Are you doing an I'm him, or we'll wait till Thursday? I mean, it is Tuesday.
Well, right now, I'll give it I'm him because they just closed out the series. I'm him, Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs. They just closed the series out, so kudos to them.
I don't know where the scroll went for I'm him. I'll make another one by next. PGL. Anthony, you got a post I'm him?
Not off the top of my head. I don't think I got anything right now.
We love getting out of here clean. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Follow us, hit the alert button so you know when we go live. Follow us on the socials. And yeah, we will wrap this up because I'm tired. Oh, Dylan, it was right here the whole time.
ESPN is hiding earned runs for Shohei Ohtani just to save his stats because this is bullshit. A fucking sack fly is an earned run, and they didn't count an earned run on him. That's nonsense. That's not real. This is Jared Jackson having blocks being added to his total during the year all over again. You're not doing this to me. And he's about to be credited. Watch him also not credit him with the loss again, which is also nonsense. Guy pitched enough innings to get the win, but not enough innings to get the loss. Don't understand it.
poppycock. But
that's
it's
crazy.
rigged.
Y'all not gonna fool me.
Jesus. Well, you can't end this pod without some Shohei hate.
Y'all not gonna fool me. Especially with him pitching fucking every 9 days. He wouldn't just sign him like that. Trying to hold him accountable as an ace, and no, he's not doing ace things.
So I'm Big Mike, that's Podcast Poppy. Anthony, we will see you when we see you. Good night.